Greetings from Hopalong Hollow. Today I went gathering out in the meadows and woods for Christmas greenery. Here's Jemima. Ursula. So I did this until it got dark. I started pretty late in the afternoon. So I think right now I've got quite a bit to work with. But it's cold, and I think I'm going to do one of these in the house. At least we might get the wreath done tonight. And I think first of all we're going to need a nice hot cup of tea. It is cold. Today our tea is an herbal tea. It is called African Autumn by Harney & Sons Fine Teas, Herbal Red Bush with cranberry and orange. I've used 2 tea bags because herbal tea is not very strong, and I want to make sure that I get plenty of flavor. I have to show you this gorgeous teapot. This was made by an artisan that I know from my art shows that I do. And I just love this beautiful green glaze that she put on it. But what I really love are the little impressions that you can see all over the pot of little ferns and leaves. It's just a beautiful, beautiful handmade pot. And it's pretty good at keeping the tea nice and hot. So we'll try our herbal tea in this today. Heated up the teapot a few minutes before I put the tea bag in, and you can see that with the tea bags sitting in there, you can see that this tea has a little bit of a red color to it. So that's going to be pretty interesting to taste. I like my herbal tea pretty strong. So we'll just let that steep for a while. Probably let it steep for 5 to 7 minutes. While that's steeping, let me show you the little mugs that came with this. These are not normal tea mugs. As you can see, they don't have a handle, although I do have some that go with this tea set that actually do have a handle, but I love these because of that little frog. Look at these beautiful woodland colors on here. Just goes very well with the video we're doing today. And there has a little dragonfly on this one. It's just beautiful. One of the nicest finishes I've ever seen. And I've seen an awful lot of pottery. So I love these. It's really important to drink your tea in something that you love, like your favorite cup, your favorite teapot. There's so many fun and wonderful teapots and teacups. I have something really special coming up in a future tea reveal. Pour. And it does have a little bit of a red color in it. Well, I better pour a cup for you. Wish you were here to enjoy it with me, whoever you are. My tea is sweetened with stevia because I do like a little bit of sweetness in my tea. And I have to tell you that when it comes to an herbal tea, this is really good because it's not too mild. So let me tell you that the flavors in this tea are herbal red bush, hibiscus, orange peel, natural cranberry, and orange flavor. And I think that's what I taste. I think I taste that cranberry. So here once again is Harney & Sons. I have a lot of Harney & Sons teas to share with you. I really do love this brand of tea. And now that I've got tea to get warm with, I can get busy on making something out of those greens that I got out of the woods and some of the dried flowers that I collected and dried in the autumn. So let's get busy on that. So I am working in the kitchen because it's nice and warm and it's dark outside. Anyway, what I gathered was moss and cedar and privet with blue privet berries. I couldn't find any rose hips. I really wanted those rose hips for the red color, but unfortunately I think the birds have already gotten all of them. And then this holly, which I really, really love. So all of these things are going to stay evergreen for quite a long time. And most of these I'm going to use tonight to make just a very simple and easy wreath. And the others I'm going to do something outside with them, so I probably won't do it for this video because I don't have a whole lot of time. I have to go do another show. Anyway, let's see what we can do really quickly with these things and some of the dried flowers that I did over the autumn. So the surface I'm working on are just grapevine wreaths. These are recycled from last year's project. Just pulled everything off of them and I'm starting to use them again, and you can get these at any craft supply store or you can make your own. They're just so easy. All you need is some wire, some string, and your plant material. And a pair of gloves because that holly, that's sharp. I'm going to start out by building the base, and really you may not need a whole lot of string and wire because basically you're going to be able to push your foliage right into in and between these grapevine branches, and you want to go all along, overlapping and going in the same direction. And as you can see, I'm just pushing that in. It's just pretty easy. I mean, anybody can do this. This is just going to be a really quick and easy but beautiful, almost an early American or colonial style decoration. I like to keep it simple. I used to really go crazy on the holidays, but you know, the older you get, the less enthusiasm you have for this sort of thing. So the simpler the better in my book. This is so fast and easy. It's really kind of fun, really. If you have those grapevine leaves handy. And you can really get these bits of foliage in there quite firmly just by pushing them right in between all of these twigs. That took less than 10 minutes to get this base put on, and now I could just leave it like that if I wanted to. I kind of like seeing the grapevine in between the holly leaves. It's just gorgeous, this shiny leaves. And we managed to do it without losing very many leaves at all. But I think I'm going to add a few of the dried flowers just to make it a little more interesting. This is just a quick and simple wreath for your winter decor. Here are those thistle that I dried. And on their own, they don't look like much, but I think against this green, they're just going to be gorgeous. And then I think we'll also use some of these dried allium pods. And perhaps just a touch of the dried zinnias. And then I might add a few of these privet berries. And you notice how the donkeys love to eat these, which is fine with me because this stuff grows like a weed. I wish they were red, but they're blue and they're pretty. And I'm probably going to save most of these for something I'm doing outside. These dried alliums are really fun to work with. Make sure that you pull your alliums up after they've flowered next year and save them and dry them, because this is really going to add a lot to this wreath. I really love it. You know, it doesn't just have to be loaded in all kinds of bright colors. In fact, I kind of like this really subdued, just beautiful natural look. I'm going to put a little bit of color in with those zinnias, but it's not much color because it really could be done right now. This is just so fast and easy. I think that it is really beautiful. It's so simple. It didn't take long at all. In fact, it's 10:30 in the evening right now, and I don't think this took me more than 30 minutes to make. I think I want to add a few of these little privet berries just here and there. I don't want to overdo it. I want it to remain just a more natural looking and more simple wreath. I'm not putting any ribbons or anything like that on it. I'm just going to hang it the way it is. And we'll see what it looks like when we put it up. Have it. A very simple and beautiful and natural wreath made with the dried flowers, which were the zinnias, the alliums, the thistles, and my greenery from the woods, which was this wonderful holly and those little privet berries. I still have so much greenery left, but that's going to be for something we're going to put on the porch. This will probably hang on the front door. And I did not use one little bit of string or wire. I just managed to stick everything in between those twines, those twining twigs on the grapevine wreath. And it's pretty secure, I would say. So I'm really happy that I dried those flowers. That really added a lot to this wreath. It from Hop Along Hollow for now. I'll finish up the other items probably tomorrow morning. Then we're off for our last show of the year, and then I'll have plenty of time to make videos. So until then, we'll see ya. This is Jerry. Bye.